apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world. Heed the call of your innermost desires. Advance without fear. Navigate as your heart dictates. Robust power. Perfect execution. Foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm. City Series.
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup.
sorry meeting father. Look up. Cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky. Morning, Mr. Rob. Can I have a latte, please? Extra sugar, extra milk. All those edges and that sturdy look, Mr. Rob might seem a bit
Hello.
standoffish.
Hello.
Paying attention.
It is time.
Noting down what each
Time for,
taking away
I don't know,
from
something. Something. Where the fuck?
makes you wonder.
Let's see a story, most definitely today, but, no, no. It's been a minute. Except it's not, because I just did the last Cuphead stream just the other day. I don't know, I think being disjointed from how streams went this week, which was really just my OS1 stream. Because I think I'm just dropping, what was it? Horizon. The Horizon sequel. Because I can't do shit about... I had to make compromises somewhere for that stream. I'd kinda just rather not. So, we're just moving on to Hotline Miami. I don't even know if I'll play in my off time, because I don't. I had my issues with Horizon in the first place. I did play the first game to completion. I don't know. But, ignoring all that, I had fun earlier today. Did a little Fall Guys tournament with fellow skeletons. That was all good and fun.
When I was 15,
Rainbow.
apocalypse never troubled me.
Oh. Did Fall Guys. I didn't really win until like the non-competitive things. Non-competitive rounds. After the little tournament. Yeah. Let's do stuff. I'm spending these now. I don't know. Should I? Do dailies real quick. I slacked on dailies. Sorry, slacked on dailies this week. I slacked so hard. Excuse me. We're good, but... Yeah, this weekly thing. I don't lose out on too much on not doing the weekly things. It's up here. Oh, sure. Okay, right, outside goods and goods are full of childlike charm. Stay a little longer and your thoughts drift back to those days, over a decade ago. So this is the power of nostalgia? Ow.
It's getting late.
Tee.
Why not treat yourself to something
I wasn't talking to her. I'm just doing my, just doing research for my novel. This UK Summit's Shifu, you know the mystic arts. So you must have encountered some strange things, right? Got any stories that are thrilling, mysterious, and when you really think about it, downright terrifying? Come to think of it, something strange had happened recently. The Hall Investigative Association sent me a report saying they frequently spot a group of special ethereals inside the hollow, near the Old Branch Street construction site. At midnight, they gather and perform a frenzied dance, as if conducting some kind of ritual. Even people, when people come near, they ignore them entirely, merely writhing and jumping, never stopping. A ritual? Ethereals doing a ritual dance? How creepy. Could the Hollow's expansion be because they're conducting some gruesome ritual in the dark? Ah, no way. The more I think about it, the creepier it gets. Under certain circumstances, I wouldn't step in for a job like this. I was close by, so I agreed to swing by and take a look. I headed deep into the target hollow with several investigators to get a clear picture of the situation. But when I saw it with my own eyes, I immediately realized it was beyond our control and ordered everyone to fall back and evacuate. The situation was far too dangerous. I had no choice but to call for backup. I see. Sounds terrifying. At this point, right as Shifu stepped into that eerie, blood-soaked area, the ethereal's movements became even more chaotic and grotesque. Seeing their frenzied movements, a bead of cold sweat formed on her brow. She knew deep down she couldn't control the situation. All she could do was make a clean getaway from and rally stronger support. So, Yushin Shifu, how do you end up coming to asking to come? Could be the Long-Skilly Grandmaster? No. I called in site manager from Branch Street construction site to check the power lines. The electrical leakage around the area was even so bad that the ethereals were getting zapped and bouncing around like crazy. Our investigators can't get through to clean up the area. Luckily, the construction crew was very professional and cut the power right away. The cleanup mission was wrapped up smoothly in the end. Oof, that's scary, huh? Huh? Wait a sec, so the dancing ethereals were because they were being electrocuted? Oh wait, that won't do. Just match to the story at all. Well, this is exactly what happened. That's basically what happened. Shifu was a construction crew you mentioned, Bellbog Heavy Industries? Well done. Later, Fufu contacted him to help renovate Shubian Temple and ended up making new friends in the process. I see. Yeah, sorry. Got real talent for making friends. Yeah, making friends is always a good thing. Oh, no, you're not getting what I mean. I want I want to hear some real horror stories. Horror, gore, despair. That's the kind of story material I'm looking for. What's the deadline? You seem pretty rushed. I'm guessing you got a deadline coming up, huh? Is your hair breathing down your neck? Uh, wait, did you say something super scary? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. This isn't the kind of horror I signed up for. Oh. Well, anyway. I don't realize how wordy those things are until I actually read them. Oh, I'm getting diminishing returns. I had to do those again. The agent story. We gotta got a TV in my room. TV time. TV schedule. Lucy wants to raise a strange puppy, but it hasn't quite warmed up to her yet. It's ethereal. Belle, Lucia says she needs to see you, but considering what I know of her, it's a bit too early for her to be dropping by, right? Alright, I'll stay up late tonight. Alright, you get some rest, Wise. Jesus. You two shouldn't stay up too late. Our seniors are all dedicated to their training, so you should maintain a regular schedule too. Sleep early and wake early. I can tell you're not really listening. Just be careful out there. Remember, you can always come to me if anything happens. Sure enough, before long, someone came knocking on the room's window. At this hour, it could only be.
Belle? I knew you'd still be up. Yep, this is still early for me. I'm quite the night owl. Perfect! Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is... I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow. Completely stuck. Whoa, that's rough. How are things going before you hit the bottleneck? It was... going pretty well, I guess? I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for hollow camping, and I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked. Oh, do you happen to know, if you tie both ends of a Spectre's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating? Wait, Lucia, where are all these research ideas even coming from? What do you mean, where? From the hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration! But I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough. The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking, what about the other ideas you had before? Roxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack? I guess the titles of my posts haven't been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times
I read about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum. And when that happens, where can I find leads on the night horror?
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in?
Well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait. Proxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
Anything's possible in the Hollows. If ethereals could talk, I'd ask the Fawns why they always flash their red lights every time I walk by.
I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and leave it at that. But right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now! Before diving into the Hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
Why are we going to Fluffy of all places?
Oh, I'm going to buy a toy!
What? A toy? Did you get a pet?
Not yet, actually. But I know Chestnut's gonna be the goodest pup!
Oh, I get it. You're trying to win over a puppy with treats and toys.
Yes!
Wait, if you're getting the toy now, then are you planning to take it into the Hollow?
Oh wait, real quick. The site, daylight savings? I always forget if it's like, sorry. Is tonight daylight savings? I always forget when, like, it ends or starts. I'm never clear on that. Weirdly, I think... Because if that's the case, then tonight was the perfect night to be doing this stuff. Means we get extra hour to get stuff. Get this done. No, it's the next week. Never mind. Never mind. Jesus. Well. Anyway. Let's go. I'm back in the fucking it. I can't adjust my costume. They never let me. Oh wait. Teehee. Do have glasses and stuff.
Hey there! Welcome in! Looking for something special today?
If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get?
Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart. It's true!
Well, if Fluffy's shopkeeper says so, then it's gotta be true. Plus, Karen herself is... Yeah, I trust her.
No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup.
I understand. I've met lots of special needs pups. Some were abandoned, some have been on their own since they were born. If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time.
Jesus.
Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies! I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it.
Oh shit. Karen leans in for a sniff as she introduces the treats. Achoo.
Sorry, the smell got me.
That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater.
I see. Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it.
This looks great! But is it sturdy enough?
I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs, though.
Chestnut's a big girl, with a big girl attitude.
Oh, that might not work then. Let me think. Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups. People can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot.
Oh, this is adorable! Though, I'm not sure if Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell.
So Chestnut is a big, picky, grumpy puppy with a weak sense of smell? That sounds kinda weird.
What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks. I'll take this one, please.
Sorry. Meat cushion.
You
There
got
we-
it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours.
Oh, it definitely will.
Lucia takes the cushion. Karen recommended, then rushes off towards the hollow. Better catch up quick. So
No matter where we go, meeting you is the real reward.
Where are we going? There's no class.
What?
Ooh, we really harmonize. The stage will be mine.
I can.
Got it.
What?
This weather's perfect for a little
well.
exploring.
I try and move it around. Huh. Right, when she does pretty much anything. Members gain, she first views when she's in dream state. She unlocks that field aftershock ability. When she uses it, all squad members gain sheer force and damage boost effects.
Let me think. All right, let's head that way.
Help! Help!
Huh? Isn't that strange? This place was nice and quiet last time I was here.
By nice and quiet, you mean there weren't as many ethereals back then?
Not exactly. But the ethereals here were always pretty chill. They hardly ever gather like this.
Ethereals? Chill?
Thank goodness you guys are here. I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hottie totally set me up.
Huh? Which hottie are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surround you, I didn't see any.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just about waist high. That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people? How did it trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
That's pretty weird.
It's not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
No, I mean, you are pretty weird, mister. In the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
I didn't chase it. Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie ran at me out of the blue, with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to ambush me.
Now that's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little hottie has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
I don't get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is. Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
It's kind of fucked up.
Whoa there. Chill out, mister. She literally saved your life earlier. She's just trying to understand what happened to you. Is that so wrong?
You...
What? Fresh Rib, the questions from Lucia that he couldn't answer. The investigator snaps and storms off.
Roxy, do you think I'm absurd too?
Of course not. I'm sure you have your reasons. Ethereals might be dangerous, but strangers aren't always any better. That's the real rule of surviving in the Hollow.
I knew it! Hell, we're totally in sync! Like how Arimon and Spectre always find each other in the dark! Plus, that investigator earlier was quite the weird one. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of hurting someone.
What?
Wait, Chestnut? Who? You mean that little hot tea the investigator was talking about?
Yeah! Chestnut is a good girl. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them. This one time, right around here, my carrot stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
Oh.
A hottie? Working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? Are you serious? And here I thought your ideas from earlier were wild.
There's other reasons, of course, but I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind. What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
kind and gentle ethereal? I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back. Ugh. And thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy I picked out. Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still nearby. I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
No. Ow. What the fuck? Wait, what is it? Ow.
Longer in the middle. Leave this person.
Spin, 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 spin. And then do this, and then again. Okay, these are new ones. What?
Alright, I'll take the mark. Catch the rhythm.
There we go.
Reverse shockwave. Pass the shadow. The next page is the ending. Chestnut, I know you're there. You didn't hide your tail properly.
Did she actually understand that?
Of course, she always understood me. Aw, you don't like it?
Oh.
Just give me
No. Although this is the closest Chestnut has ever gotten to me. Seems like she's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Should we head back? Sure, I haven't really processed it yet. Huh? Because of me? Or because of Chestnut? I think I know what you want to ask. Let's talk about it once we get out of here. Dude. I think it's my amazing about this. All this week has been catching up to me, but I think I need a second to stretch real quick. Because, Jesus. Okay, stretching helped. Dare I actually stretch? I've been doing it a bit more than honestly I used to. That does help. Okay. Okay. Ready to go. You leave the hall with Lucia, return to Saloon Bay. What a shame. What's a shame? You mean Chestnut? Oh,
Aww.
okay.
Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Well, we can always head back to Lemnian Hollow next time and look for her again.
Okay. I hope we get to see Chestnut next time. Oh, right. I promised to tell you why I trust Chestnut, didn't I? Well, it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe. Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift. Can you tell me more about it?
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu. We rest during the day, and we're active at night. The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes, when our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment. Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
What a terrifying curse! Is there a way to break it?
No. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch. The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them. And this staff, it's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the night horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities. The chieftain said I was the most gifted of the younger generation, or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that, but he gave this staff to me.
Wait, Lucia. You said the Night Watchers walk into the hollow in their sleep if they dream about the night horror. Have you ever dreamed of it before?
No, but I came really close once. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the night horror, how it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the night horror she saw in her dreams. Just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal, almost godlike. That night, I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me. And in front of me, there was a little hottie. It looked tired, like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other, like survivors meeting after a disaster, still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too. That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the night horror.
So the night horror was just being nice?
I don't know. But I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all. And what if the night horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end. Sounds silly, doesn't it?
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. It's the Hollow. Who can say anything for sure?
Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
Lucia glances out the window. The night sky beginning to fade, just a faint shimmer of dawn on the horizon. Can't believe it's already this late. Better make the most of it now. You going some breakfast? You going back to sleep? Nope. Finally got away from home, and there's no one to tell me what to do. So it's time to stir up some trouble. Today I'm gonna pull all morninger. All morninger? Yeah, haven't you heard? Staying up early in the morning can really mess up your health. So I used to think that was just something only night watchers had to deal with. But later I found out whether in the Outer Ring or Weifei Peninsula, everyone just looked as lost and lifeless in the morning. People sleeping, staying up in a cable car. Some tumbling into bamboo charges with their eyes barely open. Others drifting into herbal tea shops asking for coffee. Clearly they're all taking damage from pulling those Clearly they're taking damage from pulling those early morning hours. Oh, actually it's because they stayed up all night. Actually it's because they woke up too early. Really? But they just need to get some sleep in the morning. Like Grandma told me. Besides, I clearly remember, Belle. When you wake up early, you also... Wait, we're getting off track. It's actually about Chestnut. I heard people often take morning walks with their pets along the beach at Saloon Bay. Shall we go check it out? I want to learn. How do ours get animals to like them? And what, Bart on his shoulder? Wow. If I want to say hi to her? Hey there, little birdie. Chirp chirp. It's cute. So cute. It's rare to see a bird willing to perch so docilely on someone's shoulder. She's really friendly with people. If only my dog would rely on me like that. There's a chance, she's just being lazy. I don't want to flap her own wings and just wants to use me as her personal ride. Chirp. Feel the bird pecks into me and tear hard. After a man begs for mercy, the bird gently nuzzles in her beak against the side of his face. Wow, you two are really close. I get it. Animals can be moody sometimes. As humans, we need to be good at having patience, but also seize the right moment to create opportunities for communication. That's right. I trust she won't hurt me, and she trusts I won't hurt her. Anything else is minor. But honestly, this one did hurt quite a bit. Ouch. Sure. I get it. I trust that Chestnut won't hurt me. So next time if she ignores me again, I'll say something to make her angry. When it gets bad enough to bite me, I'll apologize. No, please don't. Try not to bite someone. Alright, everything else is minor. Exactly. It's just a little dog. What trouble could your Chestnut possibly get into? Irma. Irm. Did you have to go? Hello? Good morning? Bad morning, unfortunately. Woof, 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 woof. Alright, got it. So what do you want me to do now? The cocky little dog barks loudly a few more times, mixed with impatient sneezes. Then he lifts his head and turns around, clearly a sign he wants to leave. The girl walking him heaves a heavy sigh and turns to ask Lucia. Sorry, what are you trying to say just now? I want to ask how you and your dog usually get along. Well, it's simple. He screams at me, I obey. If I don't obey, he screams, and then I obey. He always manages to cause you bigger trouble, and all I have to do is follow his bark and call. We are a heartless silent with endless energy. And this poor slave, that's pretty much it. Oh. Of course I thought about doing something about it. Like starting a grand rebellion, grabbing him and jumping into the sea, and then get all... Ma'am? Like starting a grand rebellion, grabbing him and jumping into the sea, ending it all once and for all. But then I thought, I'm not even good as a swimmer as he is. We spend time to try and trick someone else with that innocent act of his. Why not just be letting our poor soul fall victim? Princess puppies aren't as fierce as ethereals. Compared to him, Chestnut is actually pretty friendly. It's only a strange smile creeps across the girl's face as if wearing something exciting. But hey, humans live longer than dogs. In 10 years, when he gets old and has no energy left to beckon or bark and scream, and can't drag the whole table across the room just because he's leashed to it, he won't be able to torture me anymore. When the time comes, we'll live together in love and perfect harmony. The tyrant is clearly displeased with this and runs away screaming. Probably not wanting it to trick any of our poor innocent humans. The girl rushes after it without even managing to say goodbye. This example doesn't seem very helpful. all I learned is maybe I could chase after Chestnut until she's all checkered out. Then stuff the pillow into her mouth. Lucia scribbles in her notebook, but ends up tearing out the whole page in the end. Aww. Hey, Dashi, what's up? Hi, sir. Are you taking your turtle for a walk? Lookbow's turtle raises its head slightly, nodding gently in acknowledgement. That's right. Old buddy here was my grandfather's good friend. He passed it down to my dad, and my dad passed it down to me. Technically, I should call it... You know what? Let's not get into that. Your grandfather's good friend. You see a count on her fingers, trying to figure out the generational relationship between the two elderly folks. Many years ago, when I first got it from my dad, I was still young. Back then, I found it too lazy and slow, so I just kept it in a water tank. It seemed to know I looked down on it, so it gave me the cold shoulder too. Over these past few years, I've grown old and can't walk much anymore. It forgave me for neglecting it before, and I was wanting to keep me company when I go out to soak up some sun. That's nice. I wish I could have a quiet moment with my dog too. I don't think she likes him too close to me. Take it easy, young one. When words fail us, we can still speak directions. Simply keep communicating with them and they'll eventually understand. So that's how you interact with animals. This girl got a lot to learn. But I feel like Chestnut is also trying hard to get closer to me. Though she didn't accept the gift, she wasn't completely indifferent. Today was the closest she ever gotten to me. But how do I gain your trust? About trying to believe in her? So you mean, even though I saw Chestnut being hostile to the investigator tonight, I still gave her the pillow. So Chestnut was willing to get close because she thought I believed she was a good ethereal? That makes sense. Just like what Gramps said earlier. Chestnut understood me. Yeah, but that investigator. Chestnut was really unfriendly with him. It's only different from how I've seen her treat others before. And how she treats the both of us. I like to believe that Chestnut made her own judgment after observing him. Sorry. I don't know the reason. It's an ethereal. Chestnut being so friendly is already a miracle that defies nature and goes against instinct. I don't want to let her down. Probably because it's her usual bedtime. Lucia seems pretty sleepy already. Go get some rest already. Alright. Tonight's Hollow Bedtime Tales ends here. Even for a planned all morning, this has gone on way too long. I need to get out of here before the night series magic wears off. I'll come find you when there's a new development. Alright. Like a princess from a fairy tale who must leave when the time runs out, Lucia waves goodbye, pulls up her fur, and gracefully vanishes into the crowd. Part 2. The night horror seems to have appeared again. Lucia must go find her sleepwalking tribe members. You never needed a bedtime alarm at home. After all, Weiss's ringers are more reliable than any clock. But tonight, a familiar visitor will be coming over. Lucia sent a message, but didn't really explain what's going on. I'll ask her when she gets here. I can ignore Wise's curfew and stay out having fun again. As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in the dead of night once again.
Belle!
What happened?
What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned. Our old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
What? Was it an accident?
Lucia falls silent for a moment, still trying to understand, still trying to gather her thoughts.
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
That sounds suspicious. Do you think those people were involved? Since they got turned down, they forced the chieftain to sleepwalk?
But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror. And following the fate of all night watchers, returned to the Hollow's embrace.
Something's definitely off here.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the hollow and becoming one of the ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I need to know why.
Just put person.
This weather bear witness. Ooh, we really harmonize.
I guess I could put,
What brings
he's
you here
in,
this
but
time?
she helps with ruptures and, yeah, play her.
I can help
Try
you
her
ward
this
off
one.
misfortune and disaster. Allow me to watch over you.
This is the spot I was told about earlier. But this area, why does it look so familiar? Been here before? I think so. Let me think. Here. This seems to be near a path Chestnut often takes. I ran into here a few times before. Weird. Is it really a coincidence? Anyway, let's search around for any traces the chieftain might have left. Jesus.
A crossroads. I see marks by the roadside. Let's check them out.
A remarkable vegetation. Thankfully, these are plants that haven't been corrupted yet. Or there are plants. All this fluffy, dense moss around here. It'll take at least a month to grow into the thickness and height. There's no sign of broken or trampled branches on any of the plants either. And there's definitely been no one in that viney area. They're covered in tiny thorns. No one will be able to get through there safely. Hollow botany? You know so much. This isn't the right way. Let's look somewhere else. Take a look. These are indents from a fiery serpent explosions. Foot's left by Huskron. Imprints from Forbati's great shields. And marks carved from when Carver set down his legs nearby. There's no sign of humans. No neatly dressed investigators, no barefoot raiders, and certainly no signs of shoe-wearing ethereals. Nothing. Wait, how can you tell all that? Well, I believe you. Let's check another spot. Lucia carefully examines the footprints on the ground. I believe we almost missed something as obvious, such obvious clues. Should be this way. You want to take another look? You sure it's the chieftain? Well, to be optimistic, I think these footprints, these look like footprints left by members of the Night Watcher tribe searching for a chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Besides, this area is usually deserted, yet there are multiple sets of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by ethereals. Even if it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out.
I'm so bored. The ethereals seem kinda riled up today. How do you know that? They all look the same to me. See the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual. Whoa. You can tell? Don't worry. One thing will do.
You hear his little steps. They're kind of cute.
It's a hater. Do you actually know this ethereal? Dang. Did the chieftain? No, not like that. But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this. Go chieftain, I guess. High-ranked ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us.
I'm not following what you just said. But if you're calling it good news, it's good news.
Jesus.
Go down, PF! But first we need to deal with this little troublemaker. It's being a menace.
We're done with Bloodborne. Oh, it's like a full-on boss.
Still.
I have to use Lucia's thing first. But
Pretty cool, huh? Wanna play a game?
Strength and finesse.
Return to the sea of dreams! Shatter!
The next page is the ending.
Also. Lucia walks around the area and finds a few markers, which seem to put her more at ease. Hey, back to you, but that ethereal we just saw was definitely a hater. They were exaltus priests before turning ethereals. Why? For I know, making a hater requires some prep work, so to speak. It's an exalted exclusive cheese, made up from unique techniques and extra long fermentation. Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a mark. Must mean something, something like he's alright now. Everyone's gone back. But something seems off around here. We better get out quick. With some that sure is some efficient mark. Didn't notice there was a mark. Sometimes Night Watchers encounter more troublesome situations in the Hollow. To let our kin know about our predicament, we established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. The message left behind this time matches what I felt. So should we head out now? Let's take a look around. Yeah, I have this faint feeling that something is making the ethereals around here restless. Look carefully. You may be able to find something good. And I haven't seen Chestnut today. Yeah. But, what I mean is, since the treatment is fine, we should continue to research until we get new information. If I remember correctly, there should be an ethereal around here that be perfect for research. That'd be Chestnut, right? You wanna play with Chestnut, huh? Yep. Lucia keeps scanning the surroundings, wondering why the ethereals are acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby, huh?
What was that?
Huh? Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you? Come on, let's follow her.
Hold on, just like that?
Let's go! We've entered the Hollow
She's so
many
happy.
times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service!
Wait, watch out for ethereals! And I don't mean Chestnut.
Emergency! Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, pardon me, coming through. Sorry! Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
Weren't we supposed to be looking for clues? I think I just hit my steps for the day.
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Don't tell me we'll get all the way there just to find out she was chasing after a lost chew toy or something. Are we finally here?
Wait, that's... Kieran? And what's that beside him?
Before Lucia go wake up. Wake up Kieran. More excited ethereals come swarming in. And Chestnut seems to want to join the fight? Chestnut! So I must be dreaming. I must be dreaming. Auntie, how will I speed up our ethereals? Watch out, Chestnut. Here I come.
Leave it to me.
Leave this part to me.
Here. It takes some time to wake Lucia's fellow Night Watcher.
Kieran? Kieran! Are you okay?
Lucia? What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues. What about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember. I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here.
It's pretty late. Maybe that friend of yours also dozed off.
I don't know. I saw him as a friend. But maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the Hollow, he was the one who saved me. Lucia knows. When things go south in the Hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
What? Why? Just because you don't get attacked by ethereals, they treat you like you're some kind of freak?
Mm-hmm. Especially when the ethereals come swarming, it really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
That's crazy. But there's something strangely funny about it, too. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at it.
In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first. And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
Most of the time, no one comes back for us.
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
I understand what you mean. But has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night horror. And really digging into things like how we communicate with ethereals. Does that count?
Communicate with ethereals?
Yeah, he saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with ethereals. It has the power to calm them down. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals, isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
Karen points at Lucia's notebook and staff, looking confused.
You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion. I layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks like they're there, but it's all just illusion.
I see. But what about this thing?
Karen, all confused, points at Chestnut, who's crouching quietly nearby.
Oh, that's Chestnut.
This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, Is it one of your illusions too?
Ah, yes, totally. When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
Lucia waves her staff at Chestnut, pretending to cast some magic, kind of magic. Chestnut
This
instantly.
illusion isn't doing
That's
very
my
well.
bad.
I'll have to practice more later. Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, I see. This ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one... Seems like you've improved your skills again. Congrats.
I guess so. Thanks.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control ethereals. Does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes. But this strange device here? I doubt it can pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No, but the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device? And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us? Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the Night Horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Okay, I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe.
That promise. Kieran takes his leave.
Weird little thing. Belle! Come take a look at this thing!
This device looks like some kind of ether amplifier? And they're back. If I'm not mistaken, the way it channels ether is somewhat similar to my staff. Was that ethereal just now also illusion? Don't make it something super special. Of course not! Those were real ethereals just now. Get more agitated than usual. Lucia glances in the direction Kieran went. Actually, my staff can indeed influence the behavior of ethereals. That's amazing. Influence how? Since my staff can knead ethereal into a ball, it occasionally emits an intense light, like that core of an ethereal, blinding those ethereals that still have vision. Blinding. If that ethereal isn't nice to me, I'll catch it off guard and plunk it on the head. Huh? Just kidding. I noticed you kind of been out of it. Lost in thought 1 minute, nervous and talking nonsense the next. Feeling better now? Let's talk about the machine first. Looks like it's what's making the ethereals around here so restless. The chieftain's sleepwalking and Kieran's blackout. They're probably connected to her put the stink here. But who could have done this? Have I not been talking this whole time? Oh, wait. It might have been... Tee. Oh. No, it's just Spark. I don't know. Weird. Okay. I'll play it like this, I don't know. But who could have done this? The person behind it all. Could they also know about the staff passed down from our ancestors? Wait. Look, our ethereals are coming. You know, Lucia turn toward the source of the sound. A familiar figure comes back into view. Just on his back, and brought along the cushion from before.
Chestnut? Wow! You like this pillow, don't ya?
Oh.
Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then.
Who will come to? Me?
Oh.
It was nice meeting you, Chestnut.
Here, testing. It seems like they're trying out cutscenes without just being the... What? This is on auto while it being gone on auto. Shit. Okay. Well. Fuck. I had no controller of that. Approaches. It's about time Lucia usually leaves. She seems deep in thought about something. Lucia, what's on your mind?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down ethereals, right? Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest, but I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
But you really know the Hollow. This staff marks the first time the Night Watchers truly connected with the Hollow. Giving it to the person who understands the Hollow best totally makes sense.
That does make a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off ethereals and protect our people from Hollow disasters. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from tradition.
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the Hollow. Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew. I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the Hollow, is there really no way to bring them back? If we see the Hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last Hollow. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the Hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home. We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the Hollow.
Maybe. But, Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
Is that so?
See, I may have said a lot of confusing things, but she doesn't seem too bothered herself.
Well, there's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out. Phew. So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest. But I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kieran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know.
Maybe it's, both the chieftain and Kieran. Maybe it's because both the chieftain and Kieran are safe. Lucia hums a cheerful tune as she walks away. It's hard to believe I actually touched an ethereal. A living ethereal. Moving. You didn't let me pet it of its own volition. Lucy is so amazing. So exciting. What kind of adventure will she take me on next? But I'm just feeling a bit sleepy. If I head back out now, I should make it in time to eat breakfast. Wise spot, right? I'll sleep after eating. Neat story. This one's a little shorter. Not as long as, like, Seeds. So we could, yeah, we got an hour and a half left. I'll probably do, like, the Pokemon stuff. Not actual Pokemon, but, like, the Hari mission. Because that is a whole gauntlet behind us. Oh shit, I didn't read what it was. Ow. After wandering around Falloom Heights, you ran into Yatari. Now Dust is a rare visitor. Lucia said she had something super amazing to tell us tonight. She asked us all to meet her at Mystic Wares. But before she could say a word after rushing here, she got some message. From someone called Kieran, and just left right away. Yuzuha and the others are completely confused. But since their families were waiting, they head back home. So you might know what's really going on? Jesus, by the way. Really hope to actually get Lucia soon so I could save the rest for pulling for Ihara. Well, what else should she say? If you know about it, then I can rest easy. Lucia said she and Chestnut are waiting for you. Wants to you meet them at the spot. Her hands over a page with notes, clearly hastily written, torn from Lucia's notebook. I'm on it. Let me tell you up real quick. I'll be right there. Let's wait until you get back. Then you can tell me what really happened. Where is she just for? Had better be worth it. Or else, she's gonna have to trace to Yamcha Sin at the very least. It's not kinda like Yuzio when you say that. Yuzio was one to say it, wasn't she? I cannot hide anything from you. We'll wait outside Hollow for you to bring Lucia back. But who is Chestnut? Okay, despite actually using Ihara, she's not actually with us. She's just... So we have an attack character for the mission. Instead of just Lucia, who's, you know, support buffer.
My dream seems to have...
Where are we going? There's no class today.
What brings you here this time?
We really harmonize.
Look, our little guide is in position. Woof woof. You're so smart. Alright, times I look at it, this whole thing feels so weird. Phil, what are you muttering about? We're deep into Luminian Hollow now. Right? Even I have never been here before. If that investigator really is hiding here, plotting something, wonder how Kieran managed to track him down. Never mind that for now. The terrain around here is pretty tricky, so stay close to me. And our guy, Chestnut. Chestnut seems particularly excited. Seems like she was pretty happy that that hollow adventure last time.
Let's just follow Chestnut. Whether it's the suspicious investigator we saw earlier, or... Chestnut should remember their scent.
She has the makings of a rescue dog. You should totally train her.
Fully trained. Oh. Scattered documents. Chestnut left a claw mark here, next to some scattered documents. Not bad. Chestnut's markings really help. To be honest, if someone could spot these claw marks, they probably wouldn't miss these documents either. Oh, I get it. Lucia is trying positive reinforcement dog training. Wait, what's written here? It's about Chestnut. From a reliable source, a smaller than average hottie, usually active in Time-Sworn Hills area. After repeated observation, it can be confirmed that the target displays affection and almost no hostility to non-ethereal beings. It appears that communication with the target is possible. Chosen as the research subject, the capture plan is as follows. The document is vague, but it's almost certain that they're talking about Chestnut. They're all about Chestnut. Heck, even some parts even mention Lucia. Just as I thought, that person is after Chestnut from the very beginning. We need to find them quickly. What does this reliable source mean? Could someone be feeding them information about Chestnut? Sure. Oh, fuck.
I got this. Wanna play a game?
Would you like to play a game? Back here. A phone that was left behind in a hurry. Damaged, but not fatally. What the? Seems like a person's phone. Should we check it out? Lucia turns the phone on, so she does know how to use electronics. Thank you for your referral. Our collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring the news that the hottie of that height to that gentleman. We'll be seeing you next time. Oh no, even if we have the chance to meet again, you likely won't recognize me anymore. So farewell. What's that mean? Looks like his partner betrayed him. Perhaps we'll find the ethereal. Huh? You mean the guy accusing us of signing with ethereals may turn into ethereal? Tisk. You're okay? It's not your fault. Are you really upset? No, it's not that. I was just thinking, if we send them in time, wouldn't it be fun to see the face of that person who's so eager to say their final farewell? Oh. This way. Out here. I don't know what's going on. Last briefcase. Chestnut seems to have torn open a briefcase here. The thing inside likely also belongs to the investigator. I'm not sure what happened here, but that person, or ethereal, must be nearby.
Yeah, you were right, Lucia. He's close.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the Hollow.
A little reward. Relax. My aim. Careful. This attack is gonna be tricky.
I feel like there's an endless stream of ethereals heading this way.
Yep. We know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now.
Huh?
Well, well, well. The device is broken. Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
It's you.
Kieran.
As expected from one of my own. So much for being close to the ethereals. When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you?
Kieran?
Oh, did I surprise you? Honestly, I was more surprised by you and the old man.
You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the Hollow because of you?
Yeah. I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the Night Horror's attention. But nope. He's swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else.
Why are you doing this?
Because he was just a coward, standing in the way. A few days
What?
ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, he acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor. You are a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave the staff to you.
You call us hypocrites, but you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it means hurting others.
Whatever it takes. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals to begin with.
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals? What do you mean?
Well, well, Lucia didn't tell you? There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be. Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power. But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
But that's just another ancient rumor.
Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the ethereals and not pay the price?
Yeah, honestly,
Stop twisting the facts. Even if that story is true, it's got nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say?
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks. Like we're invisible. Like we don't matter. When disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the hollows, we're always the ones they abandon first. Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors had been safely relocated to New Eridu. And us? We were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Tell me, did anyone come for us? Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better?
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice? Being seen as kin by the ethereals, walking freely through the hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing! We should use this gift to earn power, to gain recognition. Isn't that what we deserve? If it means a better future for everyone, then what do a few sacrifices matter?
But the price you're paying for that future, is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else?
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror. Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going smoothly now.
Better test subjects? Are you talking about me?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself. Though I too used to think you were some kind of prodigy, summoning ethereals out of thin air. But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick, putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate! I couldn't care less whether you live or die.
What is it you're after? Chestnut or the staff?
Obviously both.
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? And Chestnut? Chestnut is my friend. She is a free ethereal. I will not let you take her away!
Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all before. The Night Horror is watching over the conflicts, gifts from your dreams. But you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that. It's time things go back on track now.
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you say, and I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you? Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. They've even thrown in a little extra firepower. So hand them over. Your magic stick. The gullible little ethereal you tricked. And you, my new test subject. If you surrender now, maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly. Before I put you to use.
No.
This song is dedicated to the world. Follow it to the endless abyss, faithful companion. Take my call. Pretty, right? Shatter.
Oh wait. Nice. It's been...
Here we go. Where are you going? The ending's already written. My turn! Thanatos Surge! Astral Shadow. Easy peasy. This is your last page. Bring on the fireworks! Reverse shockwave! The magic of music return to the sea of dreams! Shatter! Rest amidst the ice! Baby!
They do. Oh,
So that was just
oh, no, sorry. I've been a little out of it this one.
Wanna play a game?
A little one more.
The ending's already written.
Ugh.
Watch out!
So, looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Chestnut. I will never give the staff to you. Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows. Go, little
Damn.
The art illusions? The real ethereals? You're a monster!
See? The hollow has answered my call.
Was there more than one chestnut? Wait. Is that what happened?
Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hot tea?
I underestimated you.
No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift. You always saw our abilities in the Hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandon us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the Hollow and chose their machine instead.
I was only borrowing their power.
Most people see ethereals as enemies, but when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it? When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that.
Are you defending the ethereals now?
Whoa! That is a wild take. And for the record, Lucia never stood by when ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there, they exist there, and they return there. I want to learn from them.
Not because you also want to find the Night Horror?
That's only part of it. I want to find it, to speak with it, to try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other ethereals along the way.
Chestnut lets out a noise sneeze from the side.
Lucia, Chestnut doesn't look too happy about you shifting your research focus to other ethereals before fully understanding her.
Chestnut, I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us.
The sneezing stops abruptly, replaced by a soft, eager whimpering.
You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chestnut, don't they?
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested. So, make your choice, Lucia. Stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed? Or let her go deeper into the Hollow and never see her again.
No need for threats. I know what you mean. People like us, strange, sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own, it's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special, a real friend. Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion.
Sounds familiar. Who said that again? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you?
Friends. You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed?
Hey, are you night blind or just stuck in your own little bubble? I'm Lucia's friend, and I'm standing right here. I stayed up way past my bedtime to be here. Don't act like I'm invisible.
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart. Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chestnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question. That ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
What?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price?
You think that machine summoned those hotties? It's impossible. You've destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're a...
What?
Oh, wait. If that word is all you've got left, then maybe just stop talking.
Freak! Okay, I'm sorry. It's like something only angsty teenagers would say. Hear it one too many times, and it feels like getting brushed by Sordidus's tentacles. Ugh. Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land. Now, it's time to say goodbye.
No. Reluctantly, Chestnut turns to face Lucia. Shit, before it tries to skip. Chestnut is exhausted from the battle, but somehow she made her way back, to the small pillow Lucia gave her. They lock eyes, both alive, both relieved. Sorry. In neither way to say goodbye. Oh.
He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the deepest part of the hollow, as far as you can go. Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you, but don't hurt them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll meet again. Good girl, Chestnut. Go on. I will never forget you.
Lucia watches as the little ethereal trots off with that pillow in its mouth. The gentle, puppy-like Hati feels like a dream, as if it never existed in this time or space at all.
I already miss you.
Aww. But deep within the hollow, a strange creation awakens once more. After an adventure that defies all instincts and natural order, it returns to its body. This was a fruitful adventure, returning with a name and gift given by a new friend. Now it returns to watching the white watchers who gained their power from it. Okay. Lucia said she needs to deal with Kieran first and we'll be back in a bit. So sleepy, let's take a break. So much has happened. Wonder how Chestnut is doing. We're gonna see her again. After taking a short break, you're wakened by your phone's notification. Sure enough, it's a message from Lucia. Belle, you're finally here. Are you all done?
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato, so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up, an officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs.
Oh yeah, it's on iPhone.
That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person, but Kieran still has to take responsibility.
Great. I'm glad things have settled down. But I can't help thinking, isn't there still something we haven't figured out?
Yeah, we still don't know anything about Kieran's ally. There might still be someone out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers. It's unsettling.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up with your research, right?
Of course! Even if I won't be seeing Chestnut as often anymore. And I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the hollow who can actually communicate with humans. Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going. I've made some real progress this time.
Progress. Oh, you mean the staff, right? It really came through this time.
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the Hollow responded to me. The Hollow said, "Let there be little hotties to help Lucia." And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy! All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable. And it's got tons of research potential. You see, if the Hollow really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I could talk to the Night Horror too?
If you really could talk to the Night Horror, what would you ask?
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into ethereals? But I want more than asking questions. I have bigger ambitions. Maybe someday, everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads.
Huh.
Wow, that answer is a long way off. But I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia.
Yeah, there's still so much left to learn. Time for a break, and then the journey continues.
To deal with Kieran, Lucia had to return to the Night Watcher tribe. It hadn't been touched for several days. After going to bed early for the next few days straight, she started to miss the feeling of staying up late. A few days later, a CBN temple late at night. Bell, ever since you came to Yukai Summit and started following the same strict routine as our senior disciples, I haven't seen you stay up this late for so many nights. So tell me, you and Lucia made plans to become Night Watchers together. Why is your jokes are so lame? Yeah, plus how now? I don't believe Belle would go anywhere. She can't just, she can't get interested in noodles. Alright, Minato said, seems to be waiting for you in our courtyard. Go take a look. When we get back, we'll talk about what's been happening lately. And make sure you get to bed early tonight. Minato. Proxy, Lucia seems down lately. Izuha and the others, think you might know what's up. We've seen her posts. Is she still sad about parting ways with that ethereal puppy? It's possible. Where's Lucia? I just saw her, Fluffy. Let's go her down.
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like, we gotta be friends with ethereals. We can never quite follow her train of thought. But as her human friends, everyone really likes her. Plus, she's always so cheerful. So what's been weighing on her lately?
Oh, miss, I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions?
Oh, you mean the sturdy little pillow I bought here?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it?
Yeah, she loved it.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is, how's the wear and tear?
Pretty worn out now.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it.
Chestnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think.
No!
Alright, noted.
Kiri!
And one last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the filler's scent?
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup. Loves running around with that little pillow in her mouth.
Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate the feedback.
Lucia, are you done talking?
Karen falls silent, staring at the tall, intimidating canine Thyron, standing before her.
What's with that look? What were you guys talking about just now?
I don't know. After a whirlwind of explanations, he finally convinced Karen that toy wasn't meant for Minato. Connor apologizes 6 times for misunderstanding that brings out the store's most popular dog treats and insists Lucia take them.
Next time, don't call hotties puppies.
Alright.
Canine thyrans aren't puppies either.
Right, the huge difference among the 3.
Yup. Fierce canine thyron or bulky hottie. Either way, not your average little pup.
Alright. Back on topic.
Congrats, your post is blowing up.
Congrats, Lucia. Your post is blowing up. At first I thought it was because everyone was suddenly interested in debating why Trinocs have such pointy heads.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts. But everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories. Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the Hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life.
Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut, but
a hottie's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch hornets, and its back legs can't really...
Wait.
Hi, Pierre.
This is what you've been stressing over?
Well, not exactly. Actually, Belle, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public security. But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual hottie using just the staff and a notebook. If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little hotties appeared because the night horror was watching me again. Or was it because of Chestnut? Do you think the night horror might not be an ethereal at all?
I trust your judgment. But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are the sacrifices, right? The night horror doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the Hollow itself. But I still know far too little about the Hollows. Like you said, the answers might be a long way off. At least I can restart the research I put on hold. So, who's coming with me into the Hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?
Yari promised you sleep early today. Let's leave such night errands for next time. Lucia isn't disappointed. She happily waves to you and leaves, scribbling away on her little book. In the night sky of the unknown, and on this dreamless journey, there's still plenty more truths regarding the hollows, waiting to be discovered by this siren girl full of curiosity. That's it for our story. Now it's, there's this. Well, we may as well knock it out. We got time. This wasn't as long as, Seeds. That was emotional either. Like, not every, Asian story is as sad and emotional. Some are kind of just goofy or whatever. Which, I don't know, I guess Seeds was also kind of goofy, because just of how Seed is. Yeah. Oh! A hero's mission is to defeat the Demon Lord. That's what Lucia learned from stories. But what happens after a Demon Lord is defeated? Sorry. Oh, I write an adventure story. How did my seniors do it? Facing evil enemies, the heroes fearlessly embark on their adventurous journey. The Demon Lord was defeated by the heroes, and everyone lived happily ever after. Yeah, that's why I call it a perfect ending. But is this where the story ends? I should ask Belle about this. She knows everything. Damn. Jesus, I'm getting stuck on walls. Hey Bill, I was about to write a spooky story. Wanna join me? Writing a story, like a right? Yep. Where the story goes in the end, it's totally up to you. Stories, they usually start like this, right? Once upon a time, the bloodthirsty demon lord descended upon the peaceful village, harming the once settled villagers. Those who remained fell in a state of fear and unrest. Witnessing this tragic scene, a brave Thyran hero decided to step up and rid the villagers of this menace. But fighting the demon lord wasn't easy. It was holed up deep in the wilderness, with countless followers waiting to strike. That's like nothing. I'm crazy. So it's a adventure story, so it's a Iron Hero. Shh! Do you think this Iron Hero could defeat the Demon Lord and restore peace to the village? And this is just a short little thing. Oh. It's just battles after battles and then the end. Okay. What does Surge do? Oh, okay. Monado and oh, it's locked. Okay. To make sure he could defeat the Demon Lord, the hero checked his weapon. He had no sharp spear, no gleaming sword. He got the fangs and claws given by heaven to the Thyrans. A brave heart. Thyrans. No, glances at the massive weapon in his hand. Don't sweat the small stuff. Stories are always different from what's in real life. Besides that, he got an awesome friend. One who is ready to join him on the quest to defeat the Demon Lord. Who's that? The role of this loyal friend will be played by me. Alright then. When would the brave hero and this loyal friend be ready to hit the road? It's kinda urgent. Let's say it now. And yeah. I should have built up some energy. I'll be alright.
Wanna play a game?
Hang tight. I'll cover Nowhere to run. But all in!
I trust
There more?
you can rely on me sometimes.
The Thyran, with his valor, was unstoppable. After fighting through countless brutal battles, he finally stood before the Demon Lord. He and the Foursome Demon Lord was no match for him. Facing his undefeated enemy, he raised his weapon without hesitation. But in his final moments, the dying Demon Lord suddenly cursed.
Look at your eyes, your fangs, your claws. You think you beat me? But one day you'll meet the same fate as mine.
The resolute hero, unfazed by the Demon Lord's words, instantly accomplished the heroic feat of slaying it. But that eerie smile on the Demon Lord's face before submitting to execution, it filled him with unease. Got any plot twist? One day, not long after, the hero discovered he was gradually transforming into the appearance of that Demon Lord. Despite his best efforts to explain, the once grateful villagers now went out of their way to avoid him. Wherever he went, he could hear the whispered speculations and the sounds of people fleeing in terror. In the midst of turmoil, he found himself growing increasingly agitated and short-tempered, as if his sound was gradually slipping away. His companion, heartbroken by his condition, returned to find out a way to break his curse. Let's see, should I play along with your story? Like, give you some roars or do something? Nope, no need. There won't be any hero scenes for a while. You'll get your turn to shine later. Alright, I get it. So the newly crowned Demon Lord should just hang out somewhere deserted for now. Wipe out! Ooh, my stomach's a little upset. I'll select one. After a train attack, yeah, do that one. My bad. No! The scene and Yuzi are huddling together discussing the plot. And that's how the last chapter went down. Now the hero's friends ought to find a way to break the curse. Why do we terrorize the Big Boos? What have the Big Boos ever done to be deserve to be terrorized, I guess? Is it because it causes me distress? Because I remember you being pro Bangbu existing. So what character do I need to play? He said, you ever heard about those tasty but poisonous mushrooms that make people trip when they eat them? By mistake? Yeah, I heard about that. Speaking of which, Kama is really good at divining different mushrooms. There's this legend among the Tanuki clan, deep in the wilderness. There was this rare and mysterious mushroom that was supposed to be super delicious. And they said if you eat it, you'll become smart and clear-headed. And so, the hero's friend invited the girl of the spirit of the Tanuki clan to set off a together an adventure for delicious mushrooms. Oh, I get it now. Rare mysterious mushrooms, huh? But there's some beast guarding them. Time for a thrilling fight scene. Ihari consume health.
A little reward.
Surprise attack! Lumber in the mist. Starlight Lumber in the mist. Yeah. Sleepwalk. Landing's already written. Fall back, Hari! Thanatos Surf! Starlight Shine, break the dawn! My turn. Don't worry. Wanna play a game? Starlight Shine, break the dawn! Lucia, I'll face the other. Reverse Shockwave! The name of the night emissary! Pretty, right?
Oh, my turn then. Landing's already written.
That's probably it. Oh yeah, easy. Right? Not awful. Not awfully early in the morning. Just a little. Oh no. After a quiet journey, the hero's friend managed to recover the precious mushroom for him. Of course, that girl of the Spirit Tanuki clan was a super reliable partner. The friend shoved the mushroom into his, for now, its mouth. The foreign hero calmed down from his rage and agitation, but his gaze remained cold, like that of a wild beast. Just this mushroom alone didn't seem enough to fully awaken the hero. So, for everything else, we need some Marathon to help out. Imano with that cold gaze. Feels like I haven't seen that in forever. Wipe out. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Wow. How are you doing this morning? Other than wanting to blow yourself up, unfortunately. Excuse me. Raptor special agents gain increased hero damage and increase. Yeah, sure. Okay. Monkey Kong banana. Ooh, banana. Cricket. Sorry, excuse me. After facing Lucia's eloquent speech, Idhari is visibly confused. For this part of the story, I need a sea monster to help me tell it. I think I prefer the crickets. But me preferring the crickets just means do the opposite, doesn't it? I don't know why I'm not as responsive today, I swear. Like my PNG. Hey! I haven't done anything different. I don't know why it's not as... Ow. It'll be alright. There you go. I'm no sea monster. You don't. Strawberry Parfait, listen to me. Alright, keep going. Facing the hero's cold gaze, the friend came up with a new idea. The Demon Lord has no emotions. If we can help the hero find his emotions again, maybe we could break the curse. I see. So what should we do? All dance into the ocean, no. The tears of sea monsters are precious ingredients for magical potions. Legend has it that sea monsters are cold and distant, because they locked away their emotions in their abandoned tears. All their experiences, the joy of roaming and leaping into the sunlight, the fear of storms and undercurrents, the pain of parting with loved ones on shore, all of it are sealed within. So the hero's friend invited a beautiful sea monster to help search for the fallen teardrops. Alright, let's move out.
Leave this part to me.
Relax. My aim is true. The ending's already written.
Lumber in the mix.
Yep. Let's see your hands
Spin,
first.
spin.
Where are you going?
Close the opening. Like a shadow.
Not late, am I?
Like a shadow. Faithful companion. Keep my calm. Wanna play a game?
Ask for shadows. Where are you going? This is your last page.
Damn, shit.
Clean it up.
The target's invisible.
Get behind me, Lucia. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. This is your last page.
Uh-oh. Shit. Oh, wait. No, it's 4 minutes, that's the problem. It's gonna be under 4 minutes.
Cuties, crush them!
Alright, that's it. And they would start shine. After a quiet journey, the hero's friend managed to retrieve the sea monster's tears for him. That went pretty smoothly. The hero's friend forced the tears into his mouth. His gaze grew gentle, yet blank and childlike. Even after recovering his emotions and sanity, the hero still couldn't remember his past experiences, as well as remembering his courage and adventures. What's the tip-tapping I'm hearing? Looks like this friend needs another helping hand to help the hero recover his memories. Well then, it's time for me to head out. Complete. Who's it again? It's probably still the same duo. It is. Probably talking to Alice this time. Ugh. Yeah. Good day, me lady. Stop joking, Lucia. I heard he's got a story about the hero. So what can I do for him? To awaken the hero's memories, his friend searched everywhere for a solution. After spending countless hours and meeting countless people, she finally learned from an elderly man. In the noble's old manor, they kept the nectar of seven-colored flower. Drink the nectar and your memories will return. Although the manor was abandoned, luck was on our side. A kind-hearted, noble young lady heard the hero's tale and offered to guide the hero's friend back to the manor ruins to search for the nectar. I'm guessing things didn't go smoothly. Like maybe the mayor's former glory attracted some greedy games? Now, the young lady's play will be drawn for her friends. Alright. Fuck off for that.
Pretty, right? Wanna play a game? Telehead strike! Woo! Yeah! Reverse shockwave! Wanna play a game? The ending's already written. Now, little cuties, crush them!
Nom. Ow.
Your last
Good
page.
thing I career code in this help.
Pretty, right?
This is your last page. Sleep well. This is your last page.
Alright, I could do a little better.
Don't miss your chance.
Yeah, exactly. This grass is Detroit Stream, though. Just like the last two times, the hero's friend successfully obtained the magical nectar. Sorry. The hero took the flower nectar down to one gulp. That must be super sweet, huh? Need some water? Right. The hero took the honey water that his friend carefully prepared using the precious nectar and drank it in one gulp. That's more like it. Isn't it time we wrapped up the story? Do you think the story will end in a way that makes everyone happy? Lucina! Alright. Luckily, the hero finally regained his sanity emotions and... Alright, sorry. Finally regained his sanity, emotions, and memories and returned to his former self. After all, there are demon lords lurking in our places, harming innocent people. Now, the hero can once again embark on a righteous journey to vanquish evil. Whew, that's good. The scene story seems to be going pretty smoothly this time. Quite different from those other times. Sorry. Let's see the story. It seems to be going pretty smoothly this time. Quite different from all those unsettling plots we've seen before. Everyone loves a happy ending. I am no exception. Really? Whew. Jesus. I am kind of starting to fade, but we'll get through this little last bit. And then, try and pull for Lucia. Really, there shouldn't be much left in pulls to try and get S rank from her thing. Oh, that's it. That's all the battles. That's just a little story. Lucia's story has come to an end. Everyone's spook shack has really gone above and beyond to help her out. Still, I can't shake the feeling she's hinting at something. Now, Belle, what do you think of this story? The end of the Dune Lord. If the hero became Demon Lord, With the help of his friends, he could still return to the mortal realm. Ahem. What brought the hero back to himself was reason, emotion, and memories. That's what the story is about. We seem more interested in the friend part? Well, your friends can help you find those, sorry. Friends do the magic. But the hero and Dune Lords are pretty similar, right? Courage and danger? They're really just a step apart. Perhaps one day, the protagonist will once again fall into the abyss. We have lots of friends, Lucia. With us here, you won't fall. Is that so? Alright, if that's what you think, I believe so, Belle. The protagonists of the story will, with the help of their friends, forever and ever continue their adventures as, sorry. What? With all of our friends, yeah. That's it. Alright, cool. Time to pull. Time to end the stream with pulls. We got quite full. A few. Alright, we're guaranteed a refund on this one. That's not Minato. It's not. Right. Again. That's not Minato, but it's also a refund again. Cool.
A little late night adventure. I promise you'll love it.
Fuck. I got refund. Oh well. No. It's a B. What do I get? Oh. I don't think that's enough for anything. That's just 3 for that. Which, I guess really I could just do that. It's a B. Fuck. Alright, last one. I don't think I have room for any more. No. Last one of the stream. Now, do I get Lucia? Or a standard S3?
Wanna hear tales of the night horror and ethereals? You came to the right person.
Let's go. Okay, now we gotta save it for Atari. Now what do we get out of these? I think I'm overdue by getting screwed over by the 50-50. Ugh, Jesus. I did skip.
You know,
Take your.
I've got your back. How about a little late night adventure? I promise you'll love it.
Promote as far as we can. Shit. We're all a thing. Late night adventure.
How about a little late night adventure? I promise you'll love
Oh
it.
no, she doesn't mean anything that sus. She's just literally a night owl. She doesn't go out during the day, pretty much.
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
Achievements. And her stuff at over rotation. I'll remember that, but alright. Let's say we would get. Wait, do these count towards thing? Ooh. For all those things I got, the good thing. But we're not spending that one. That one is for later. Harder rolls. No, it has to be the actual banners. Kind of perfect stream. We did Lucia's story. And then we ended up pulling her. At the end of the stream.
Bear witness to the noble principle. Yahoo! Let's. How about a little late night adventure? I promise you'll love it.
Damn.
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
I'm pretty sure it's the same ones. Yeah.
How about a little late night adventure? I promise you'll love it. I'll protect you.
Wanna see?
Got it. Awaiting further. You want to
I wish you a fabulous.
Huh? Is something that...
If you need help, call me anytime.
Good day, Proxy. 1, 2. Yes, all accounted for.
Who's on? Ain't opening thing. Okay, but one more pool. Just for hell of it. And just some beat cord. That's fine, dash forward. Complete. Ding. Yeah, who's on for tonight? Cool. Who's on for a night? Nah, that's fine. Plus it when you can. People will be there to see it. Need this call. Soldier? Who? What's the fun fact? Aww. Aww. We're here to support you. We are in your corner. True. I don't really see anyone on. So I'm pretty sure that person's ending. Skellington? (2022 to 2025). Oh wait, I'm Blue Sky? Or I forget how long Blue Sky has been around for. Oh, just like dragons in general. Holy Jesus. Hmm. I think we may just end stream. I don't see anyone. Yeah. I don't see anyone to comfortable reading. But yeah, follow if you want. Next stream is tomorrow. I decided that we're just gonna skip Horizon Forbidden West since stream doesn't like touching grass. Grass in that resolution, at least. Zenless grass? Fine. Horizon grass? Scary. But yeah. Appreciate everyone who stopped by. Lurking or not. Next stream tomorrow. Oh, so we're skipping Horizon, we're starting Hotline Miami. We're just gonna continue on with the backlog. I'm not even sure if I'm playing Horizon in the background. I don't even think I'm that committed since I only did one part. Which is kind of sad because I bought the PS5 bundle that came with the Horizon game. But it's whatever. Hotline Miami tomorrow. I don't know what I'm really getting into. I just know you beat the shit out of people with a bat. And in like a chicken mask. Some of the purchases in the PlayStation backlog were because of Dead Cells. Guacamelee and Hotline Miami like had crossover items in Dead Cells, so I was like, sure, why not? Let's fill the backlog with stuff, with cheap stuff. I was like, these are cheap, let's buy them. And so we did. Ow. I'm done. Have a good time zone.